Emma and Don, if he's watching. So we are going to learn some Hmong today. So there are a few different, because there's Hmong people living in different regions. So we have French Hmong, we have Chinese Hmong, we have Thai Hmong, we have the American Hmong, which we are going to be going over today, which as most of the majority of us in the US know, we have two different types of dialects. We have for the Hmong Americans, we have the Hmong Dal, and then we have the Hmong Lang. We will be going over, it's pretty much the same in concept. So concept as in putting the letters together. The words can be completely different depending on what you say and how you say it. Hmong Lang, in my opinion, uses their tongue a little more. Just for an example, Hmong Dal, we say, for green onion, we say daw. And for Hmong Lang, I believe they say claw. So in my opinion, daw isn't, you use your tongue, but it's like a sharp flick of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. So you say daw. Versus Hmong Lang, claw. The tongue is up here longer, and then you release. So claw. So that, in my personal opinion, Hmong Lang green people, they use their tongue a little more. We're just gonna go over Hmong Dao words and Hmong Dao characters. So first, I'm sorry, this is really tiny, but I hope you can see it.
Make it larger.
I can't. I'm trying to, but I can't.
Control plus?
Oh yeah, Control plus. Let's try Control plus. No, that doesn't work. Whatever. Anyways, we'll continue with this. So the first set of words, I got this off of Google. Whoever created this, thank you. I didn't have to do it myself. This is the we call it 见得词. So 见得 means just characters. 词 means dad. And because in Hmong culture, dad comes first, and then the vowels are 真的 nia. Nia is mom. Mom's comes second, so we have si, we have nia. And then you would think logically it would be menyo or kids. No, it's 真的 ji because ji is the tone. So it will make the tone go up, down, long, short. So depending, we have a total of 8 characters. Some people only consider 7. They consider the V and the D as 1. I consider it as 8 because if you want emphasis, especially in writing, then the D is very important. But we'll get to that later. So, what is 真的词? So 真的词 is all consonants, beginning of the letter. A word, almost all words have a consonant, a vowel. Well, no, all words have a vowel. Whether it can have a tone or a consonant, you can add that. So, for example, the word us has no consonant. The word or, which is to do, is just a vowel. So there's no consonant or no tone. So yeah, so you can have words like that, but most of the time words will have a consonant, a vowel, and a tone. So it'll have all 3, but it can consist of vowels only, consonant, vowel, tone. So So we'll start with 见得起, which is the first one, which is C, and oh, that's C for you, which is 叫. So we like to say 叫叫叫is to throw. So the reason why we say that in Hmong is because by having a word that relates to it, it helps you remember the sound of that character or that ki or 真的. So 叫 we have 叫叫, and then we have doubles. So we have double consonants, which is like the second one, 叫 ha, which is H, which is over here. So that makes 叫 ha 敲 or 叫 ha 敲 敲. So 敲 is the sound, 敲 is the word. So 敲 sound, 敲 so bridge. 敲is bridge. So that kind of so if you're like, oh, like what's the character, you can say, oh yeah, 敲 敲 ha 敲, all right, you know, and then you can remember it. That's how I remember it when I forget things. It's an easy way to remember. Okay, moving on. Next we have D. So D is do. So do day. Day is dog. So do. We have DH, which is do ha do, which is do, which is to take off or whatever. It's just sometimes it's just words. Or do ha tia, which is that's a better one. Do ha tia, which is to jump. We have this is where we're getting into the Hmong lang. So these words are da, la, tla. So tla, which is also to stir in Hmong lang. I don't know too much green, so we're gonna skip. We can do this one, but I'm not gonna have an example for it because I have very little experience in Hmong lang. So we have da, la, ha, tla. So again, da, ha, ta. So it's the same when you're putting it together. You kind of, are you getting it a little bit? Da, ha, ta. And when you add the L, it becomes da, la, ha, tla. Okay, so we have F. So F is fa. So fa, fu. So fu is a glass bottle. So we don't have G. I don't know, or you're a thinking person, but we don't have G. Some people will use G as an American letter for short, for in K, which we already have K here. I don't know why they put it here. That's stupid, in my opinion. Whatever. Anyways, we'll go to FH. So H is ha, how. So how is to drink. And so we have ha, la, flaw, floor. Floor is a rope. We have ha, ma, ma, which is night. We have ha, ma, la, fla, mlong. So it's weird because that one's kind of, it changes. So mlong is to listen. So it's a nasal thing. That is like Hmong and mlong. It's in your nasal. So a lot of people try to say hama. It's not hama. It's like a when you go and then you feel it here, that's what it is. So the HM is very hard for people to learn because it's a nasal sound. So practice that. That's something that you have to get used to. HN, ha, na, no, ha, na, na, wait, hard na, nu, right, duh. So, oh man, this is a refresher for me as well. So ha, na, nu, which is sun, or it can also be day. So we have ha, na, ya, and then we have ga, gao. We have ga, ha, ka. We have la. I'm just gonna go over the sounds so you kind of get it. We have ma, ma, la, mla. We have NC, na, ja, ya, NC8, H, na, ja, ha, ya. We have NDL. So again, one sound and then one of each letter, and then you combine it. So na, da, la, la. So that's green. This is a green character, consonant. This is another green one. Na, da, la, ha, la, la. That's a hard one because it's all down plus nasal down. So tone down. You don't have to memorize it. Every time I say green, and if you don't want to remember it, you don't have to, because I won't be really using it in the words. Sorry, green people. It's not that I don't like you. It's that I am very limited in my green words. Maybe one day I can learn and be better. So we have no, ga, ga. That's another green one. No, ga, ha, ga. We have na, bam, ba. Na, ba, ham, pa. This is another green word. Na, ba, la, ha, mra. No, that's not a green one. Because, yeah, that's not a green one. That is both, because we have mra for imply. We have na, ba, la, bla. This na, bam, ba, just like the G, people like to use a B for it, which I do not like. I feel that you are confusing people who already don't know Hmong by putting a B, which we have as a tone, and you're putting it at the beginning, confuses a lot of people. I would much rather have na, bam, ba, but that's just my preference. We have na, gong, ga. We have na, ga, hong, ka. We have na, jan, da. Na, dra, han, ta. Na, da, da. Na, da, han, ta. Na, da, sha, ja. Na, da, sha, han, cha. Na, da, san, za. Na, da, za, han, ca. And then we have na, ya, nya. Okay, so we have lots of ins, very popular. And then we have P's for ba. So ba, and then ba, ha, pa. Ba, la, bla. Ba, la, ha, pla. And we have Q, which is ga. This, very hard for people to enunciate. When you speak English, it is very stiff, so you don't use your tongue. You must have a flexible tongue, because the Q is a throat sound. So your tongue, ga. So your tongue does, your tongue is at the back of your throat. So this is the top of your mouth, this is your tongue, this is the front of your tongue, and this is the back of your tongue going into your throat. Your tongue is here, back here. So you can make the ga sound. So ga. So ga, ha, ka. So you have the middle back of your tongue is touching the furthest back part of your throat to make the ga sound. And it's a quick touch and release. So we have a ga, ha, ka. We have a R for da. And then we have ja, ha, cha. We have S for sha. We have T for thaw. So it's not a t, it's a th. So it's much softer. Again, it's yeah, like just like Chinese people, a lot of tongue, using your tongue. TH, tha ha ta, TS, tha sha cha, TSH, tha sha ha cha. Hi, Penny. We have TX, tha sa sa, TXH, tha sa ha ta. We have V, va, we have X, saw, we have XY, saw ya, saw. No. What the hell? Hyung, saw ya, hyo. Yeah, saw ya, hyo. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Y, which is ya, and we have Z, which is zha or zhao. Zhao zhe, zhao zhe, zhong. You know, you see that all the time. Zoo. That's not Z, it's zha. So it's zhong. So we have now finally, woo, to our 见的你, which is our vowels, which is our second characters. So we have 5 of them. A, E, A, U, U. Okay, so those are the main ones. A makes an A, E makes an A, I makes an E, O makes an O. No, it makes an A. U makes an oo, and then W makes an oo. So it's like ooh, ooh. You know, like make a stinky face. So A, E, A, E, A, oo, oo. Okay. Then we have our doubles, which is hey, I think that's a green one. I don't think that's a Hmong dao. Yeah, that's a green one. So I'm gonna skip that one. We have ow. So AU makes ow. AW makes O. Because remember, it makes a U with an A, makes O. E makes eng. So the 2 E's makes eng. The IA makes ia. The double O's make ong. And the UA is wa, makes wa. So, now, to the 见的 yi, which is the tonal sounds. So, this will make or break you. It does not matter how good you are at enunciating. If you get the tone wrong, you are saying a completely different word. We have no idea what you're trying to get at. So yeah, so you can say the dog is doing something else versus like I want to do this. So we have the first letter, which I've learned it as nia mu ning do wo ku du xia, which it doesn't matter what order. People may disagree with me. It doesn't matter how you learn it. All that matters is that those words help you remember the sound. So B is ki xia. So when I say it, you can see the tone xia. This is D. So this is da. So it's very long. They did not put the V in here, but the V is ki gu. So you can hear, if you can hear it, da and gu. Da is much longer and it puts more emphasis. So you can really, in a way, you can spell gu with the D if you really want to emphasize it. So to me, how I remember to use the D is when you really want to emphasize, because you can spell da with a V, or you can say da. So you can say da over there, or you can say way over there with a D. So emphasis. People may disagree. I don't care. That's how I like to use it. G, which is ki ning. So some people say ki do, just death. But I prefer ning. It's a little happy. So ning, you can hear the kind of tone kind of dipping. It's do is kind of like flat, and then ning really goes down. So J is ki ndu. So you can hear xia ndu. So those sounds different. M nia. So we call it ki nia. So because it's kind of short, kind of flat. Moo. You can hear the S for moo. So it kind of elongates and extends that, but it's kind of flat. And then the last one is ki wa, which is no tone whatsoever. You just don't put anything behind it. So you can say, if you put, let's say for example, a V actor, I just thought of a funny word. I don't think I'm going to use that reference. Let's say the word, for example, doa, which is to pound. So when you're making food and you're pounding or muddling something, that's T-U-A-V. If you forget the V, you're going to say doa. So those are two different words. And then because doa is to kill and doa is to muddle or smash something. So if you say I want to doa versus I want to doa, it means I want to kill something, or I want to
hold too.
Yes, doa is also to hold. So, but we'll get that into that later. So those are the basic consonants. I gave you, I believe, the pink flashcards for the consonants, the orange for the vowels, and the green, I believe, for the tone letters. So that way you can visually see each one. So let's go to the words. So we're going to do a couple of simple words today. We're going to do I, which in Hmong Dao is gu. So it's K, ga, U, U, V makes it. So we get the gu, and then the V makes the gu sound. And it's best to learn this, if you can't learn it phonetically first, it can be really easy to me, but if you can't learn it phonetically first, then start by memorizing the words. By memorizing the words, you can have something to reference, and that'll help you remember how to combine characters and then make up words easier. So, the second word that we'll do is go. That is you. So, gu, I, go. Go, J makes go. Without the J, it makes go or go. Yeah. He. That's not he. This is more like that person. So if you want to say that person, like this specific person, nu. So when you're speaking to somebody, or you say you and I. So you and I would be ko, tia, gu. Okay, you and I. So you never say nu. Guten. Oh no, never mind. I lied. You can say nu till gu, but that's not proper English. I mean, not proper English. That's not proper Hmong. I mean, what is proper anyways? But that's not really proper. So you say go till gu.
No, you can say nu. You're talking about that.
So, anyways, before I was interrupted, Nu is that person, so it could be a guy, it could be a girl, it's a person. We is, there's two words. So we have bei, which is 3 or more. And then we have u, which is 2 people only. We never use u for more than 2 people. That is wrong. That is very, very wrong. You don't go, there's 5 people, you say no. You say bei, which literally bei is 3. So it's an easy one to remember. 2, and then bei is 3 or more. So because bei is already 3, you know automatically 3 or more. So ba a bei, So I don't know why this person. I took this for somebody. I didn't make it. So I don't know why they're saying you plural. Oh, this is kind of like, yeah, you can say this is you plural. So for if there's multiple people and you're talking about them or talking more like talking to them, you can say nay. But that should go with they. That should go more with they, because you can say nay, or you can say le or go. So l, la, o, lo, and then again d and v. The d is very, you have a big emphasis. Go, and you have lo. Notice the difference? Go, lo. Very big difference. Okay, so now we've established you, I, them, they. Let's go to let's do simple. Let's do numbers. I think numbers are an important thing to learn. In Hmong, I believe it's very similar to, yeah, it's similar to Japanese because you have 1 to 10, and then it becomes 10 1, 10 2, 2 3, 2 4. So it's kind of the same. It's just slightly changed. No, I think it's more like Spanish. Yeah, it's more like Spanish. A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Japanese and Chinese. So we have number 1, E. Number 2, A. O, B. A, B makes A. 3, ba, a, bei. 4, ba, la, bla, ao, blau. 5, da, sha, e, g. 6, da, ao, dao. Again, no, you see no tone. That's dao. That's the ki wa. So that is nothing. You leave it off. Again, 7, no tone because it's a blank tone. So it's a flat tone. Hia. So there's no tone to it. Saw, no, yeah. Saw, ya, hia, hia. Remember, A makes a. 8, ya, e, yi. M makes that nia, yi. 9, ya, wa, yua. So if you don't have the J, you'll say yua, which is air, which is not a number. So, tone, very important. We have 10, ga, ao, gao, gao. That's how important the tone is. So 20. So we have nenga, no, eng, ning, and then we have no, ga, ga, ao, gao, gao, ning, gao. So it's always best to practice your tones and then slowly put them together to make the sound. That's one of the best and easiest way, in my opinion, for somebody to learn. Okay, so we have 30. We have ba, a, bay, jiao, jiao, ao, jiao, jiao. So bei, jiao. 3, 10, 2, 10. So, so you would say, if you wanted to say 21, you would say nengao I, so 21. Nengao a. But once you get to 10, you would say bei jiao. Okay, so 40 is blau jiao. So ba la bla ao blau blau. So we have ya ao yao yao. Again, blau yao. 50 is ji yao. Da sha I ji ji. Yao ya ao yao yao. So we have dao yao. Da ao dao yao. Ya ao yao yao. So the M makes a more like a downwards sound. 70. Xia, remember 7. Xia xia ya xia a xia xia jiao. 80. Yi jiao. Ya yi 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 jiao. We have 90, which is jua or jua jiao. We have 100, which is yi bo. So yi means 1, bo means 100. So yi bo 100. So you wanted to say 200, you say a bo. You wanted to say 300, you would say bei bo. And then when you get to 1,000, you say yi pa. So yi again 1, pa 1,000. So you would say a pa for 2,000, bei pa for 3,000, etc. Okay, so what else shall we learn? Let's go to I think we should end it there. I think that was more than enough for your brain to handle. It's a lot. I think that was a lot for the first lesson. I think that's good enough. You, I, they, me, and then numbers, and then practice that, and yeah. Hopefully I won't be too lazy to make the next video, and we shall continue from there. I think we will do people or family next time, and yeah, so we can talk about people, family, and clothes and items. So items and people, you don't use them interchangeably. You have different words for people and different words for things. So alright, Rose, bye Emma, bye Rose, and maybe Dawn. See you guys in the next video. Bye.